Hi there, welcome in my energy. Um, I, it's been a while. I was here for the last time. I went through quite deep and huge transformation, and I'm in the process of ending one cycle. And I realized I'm really tired. I'm exhausted on a soul level, and I needed to rejuvenate and to gain back my energy, at least some of it. And to be honest, I wasn't sure if I will continue in this YouTube channel, but now I'm here and I want to speak about Disclosure Day. I went there, and when I went to the cinema, so it's really important to understand that in cinema you've got a specific atmosphere, let's say, and I really enjoyed it. I went there with no expectation. I just wanted to spend a few hours, like nice few hours, and uh, I really wanted myself to be surprised, you know. And the truth is, if you go there with expectations, or if you go there with perspective from someone who, let's say, is in this UFO and ET's niche for some time, for years, maybe decades, and you go there to, let's say, for something new, you will be disappointed because there is nothing new actually in this movie. I don't want to speak about like the filming quality or the acting. Uh, it's, I don't want to speak about it. It was, let's say, it wasn't the best movie from the Spielberg I saw, but I was in the story for a whole time. I really enjoyed it. I really, the acting was, let's say, it was quite good. I don't know if I can even judge it, from my, I don't want to go there. But I want to speak about two things. First thing is, it's a perfect, like, introducing into this niche, this UFO and ETs thing for mainstream people. It's just perfect. The thing is, I do believe it. Few times ago, few years ago, it wasn't decided. We still had a chance as a humanity. Do we want disclosure or not? I feel that it was like this, and right now we don't have choice anymore. It's here. Disclosure is here. So it, I think and I feel it was really orchestrated to, like, as an invitation for the mainstream people, like for somebody who didn't even ask himself this question, like, are we alone in the universe? So uh it it needed to prepare those people for the disclosure. And I'm not talking only about ET disclosure, or UFO disclosure, but another stuff as well. The movie, the truth is that there is quite lots of topic in that movie. It touches those topics, just the surface, but it's enough, you know, as a basic, as the introduction to the mainstream people or person. That is enough, and I think it's quite perfect. I really like this, let's say, the way of introduction. It's quite, for me, it's really, like, quite clever. And just really, really good way how to introduce this. And the second thing is, there were, like, on the second half, or maybe in the end, I cried two times, I think. It really, like, I felt these emotions, and I think it was on the purpose. I was quite surprised. I felt this way, but then I got that information like this is the way how to manifest it. Literally, if you know, you know. The deep state, or I think not only deep state, use the movies for let's say to use us to manifest things. It's like a permission slip for us to manifest it. You know, we if you watch a movie, we unconditionally manifest that if we do agree with it on some level. You know, I do believe it, and it was used this way before, so why not it now for good thing? I still do believe. I really see this through the optics of good stuff. You know, I don't see it in the bad way. Actually, it's not my habit anymore. My habit is to see things through the good lens, you know, and I do believe in everything. There is good and there is a bad, and it's up to you where you focus your attention, you know. So I'm perceiving this movie as a good stuff to introduction, as an introduction, and as a manifestation tool. And how it's like when I was sitting there, the thing is like uh it gives you specific vision, you know, you watch that with details, and then it makes you feel certain way. I was crying because it was so as like tangible, like real. It's actually, for me, it's really evidence that it's here, the closest evidence in physical reality for me of disclosure. This was this movie, you know. So I was really happy with that. I went home from that, and I was sitting in the dark with this feeling, in this vibration of disclosure, and the way it was presented to me. And I do agree with the way. I like that way it was presented to the world in this movie. So it was very close to my vision of how I want this to be. Uh, so I know that for me it was information. Now you can consciously, thanks to this, use it. You can use it as a tool to manifest the disclosure for humanity. And lots of people will do it, even unconsciously, no, no, unconscious, yeah, unconsciously. They did, they didn't know, they even didn't know that, or they even don't know that they are manifesting things. So, you know, so I think it's clever. I think it was really clever now with the disclosure of UFO files from American government. So this is what I wanted to touch. I don't want to speak about it anymore. There is lots of reviews and stuff like this, but I was missing these two things. First, the opening, the introduction for mainstream people, and the second, we can use it as a tool to manifest the right way of disclosure for the humanity, the peaceful, loving, positive way of disclosure, thanks to this movie. And through this movie, through this visualization and feeling it. Yeah, I think that's all. So thank you for watching. Maybe next time.